Truck reveal. What's going on? We are here going to meet up with everybody.
Sorry.
Screw you, that's it, we're leaving. Wait, I don't know if I can do that on YouTube saying that word. So anyways, we're here for the truck reveal event. Coming in, meeting up with Franklin and a whole bunch of the other folks. No, we have Apple. We don't know how to let ourselves in.
My son is not hospitable at all, okay?
You think? Alright, so everybody's like doing a passenger or front seat. I'm gonna do this from the back seat.
Oh, look, he's in the back seat.
Alright, so now we're inside. Got the two TVs set up here. Countdown. And then down below here, we've got, for anything that says CyberTruck,
Tesla or my feet.
pizza, pizza, pizza. Anthony showed up. Tesla Milton.
Hello.
Here, let me cover his face.
We got the frog puppies.
I'm covering your face. Don't
The
worry.
big reveal. The big reveal, no?
Tesla Cybertruck party.
You have shortage of Tesla toilet paper. It does not happen here at this event. So,
Because motherfucker, I said to him, I need some hot sauce. He's like, how hot do you like? And I said, I like it hot. So he actually has the hot ones, the last drop. So I can't wait to try this. I know there's a Tesla channel, but maybe today it's a taste testing. So I just want to go on record right now. I am in Mother Frunker's house. So if anything happens to me,
it'll be the
I love
last
my
mark.
wife, I love my kids, and I love all you that are watching. So thumbs up, please, and thank
Thumbs
you.
up. Reading an obituary.
It's now called Last Drop.
Oh,
it
here
might
goes.
be Last Mark.
Okay,
Yeah,
stop.
there you go.
Here it goes, here it goes. Here it goes. Is he still standing? Ah! He's still standing.
oh my god, he's eating it!
Oh my gosh! Little bit
So it's
more.
coming out of my nose, but it's still it's good. All right,
I have
we're
almond
gonna-
milk.
It's called a
Does he know that?
double dose now, right? All right,
Uh-oh. Does he want almond milk?
No.
Seriously?
double dose.
Yes, Randy. Move.
Woo!
I have almond milk.
So what do you think? How hot is that? On a scale of like 1 to 10.
It's not that hot. I've been duped. This is supposed to be the last. Sorry, I'm chewing and talking. The last dab. Maybe it's the pizza. So let me just do this. Can you guys see that?
It's the Tesla Q hot sauce. I got nothing left.
Here, you got milk.
No, man. I think you switched this. Working on the live stream for the Cybertruck event. Our IT guys over there. Mother Frunker, as you all know. Wait, we shouldn't. There you go. And that's just Aaron.
Yeah. Watching Tesla in a Tesla.
33 minutes to go. So we got a live stream going with everybody that RSVP from, as he's recording his channel and I'm recording mine.
Hey, look, he copied exactly what I just said. Okay, so I didn't say it before, but we have Moss, who's here. Hello. We have Kelvin.
What's up?
Who else did I miss that came later?
Oh, Bucci.
Bucci's
excited.
Live for the Cybertruck event here.
Yeah, man, that's the real deal.
Ms. Backseat Baller and Mr. Backseat Baller. Elon for Prez.
What if our program would get this number of people together in a room, recording a TV? Look, 1, 2.
Oh my goodness, that's the front!
Oh,
He's lying.
Rivian, you're out of business.
Alright, so today I am here with the backseat baller, aka Mark.
This is me.
Mother Frunker, me.
And I am with Franklin, Mother Frunker.
So we watched the Cybertruck event yesterday. Huge get together at my place. We did a live stream with others who weren't able to make it to my house or if they live far. It was a lot of fun, and today we just want to talk about the Cybertruck, our thoughts. I'm extremely excited over it. However, there are also some safety concerns that I have based off the design choices that Tesla made.
Well, I think where we should start is when we first saw it.
Okay.
Right? So, again, well, first off, thank you for having us over, and I know all the other guys that were there and that were super excited. It was really cool. Logging in, had another guys log in with us too while we're before the event happened, so that was super cool. Thank you again. I know in my heart I just had this little bit of disappointment just before the event started, so I think that kind of added on when I saw the CyberTruck roll up. So my initial thought at first is that it was fake. So when you first saw it, what was when you saw that thing rolling up, the flames are going behind it, and then it stopped there before everyone got out, what was...
So I knew it was real because he said it was nothing like we saw before. The style before for a pickup truck. So for me, it was like, it was real, but at the same point in time, it was like, I don't know if I like this or not. It was very edgy, and it's, well, obviously still is very edgy. It wasn't...
Yeah, it's definitely not rounded.
It's not rounded, no.
It's definitely edgy.
I don't know. I didn't like it at first. I'm going to be honest. It looked really strange. But I think as they showed more of it in the presentation, it's like, wow, this thing's really cool.
That was my thing too. I mean, seeing it drive was great. Pulling the, I think it was the F-150.
Yeah.
Pulling that up the hill too. That's why at first they showed it on the plane field, but then they you saw that camera so to actually show it's going up a hill. So that was cool. But I think when they were doing those test drives, I mentioned to you earlier, I really believe instead of being on a straight road, they should have had some dirt things just so you get that feel of that air suspension, dynamic air suspension that Elon was talking about.
Well, the only time we really saw it was the ATV that drove on. And that was really cool because you can see it didn't like bounce around at all.
And it was like flat. And then you see it kind of like, if you're really looking at it, you notice it moving. But in general, he drove up there and it didn't flex.
And it's kind of incredible, right? Like, what other pickup trucks can you buy that have an optional solar panel? Because that came out today.
Yeah, Elon mentioned that was 15 miles
per day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you have the optional solar panel. You have the optional kitchen.
Camping,
yeah.
Because I wonder if that's going to be like a whole package, right? You get there was the
well, I
board.
want the kitchen. I want the grill.
Yeah.
Right? How cool would that be? Like, you pull over on the side of the road, you start grilling. Like, why? Because you can.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're on the job site. People want some hamburgers, hot dogs. Here you go, right?
You're on a long road trip. Because the car has really good mileage. Like, you can go, good range. You can go really far on it.
Yeah, 250 base, 300 mid, and 500 plus on the high end.
Yeah, Go back to what I was saying, you have an ATV as an option, a solar as an option, and as like additional packages that you can add for a pickup truck.
Yeah. Camping, I guess on the most, I remember the days of the Aztec. Yeah. That crazy thing, and it had the cooler in the back and the camping thing, and a lot of the pickups now too have that. The cooking, that you haven't seen before. I think of the Rivian.
The Rivian did it,
right?
yeah.
Right.
And the Rivians was kind of neat. It was like an actual slide out.
Yes. Well, they have that private hidden compartment.
Hidden compartment, yeah. So it's kind of cool.
And the pickup truck is the CyberTruck. I gotta stop calling it pickup truck. It's a CyberTruck. It's not a pickup truck. The pickup truck had in the back of the bed, which we didn't see till afterwards, it actually had a hidden compartment there too.
The front mirror is a rear view it's a camera instead of a mirror.
Yeah, the rear view mirror.
The rear view mirror, yeah. That one, so I have mixed feelings about it. So there's the whole backup camera lag issue that Tesla's having, like they haven't fixed on the current software. So you got to think that might be a problem with that. But if you have a lot of stuff in your back trunk, you're not going to be able to see out the mirror anyway.
Right. So
having a camera makes sense because it kind of like alleviates your lack of visibility because of the stuff that's there.
100% agree. Because they actually show it's like a metal frame that comes down. You can't see through that. When it's up, you can see through the back.
Yeah.
But also, again, this thing's high. So even with the ground clearance, you're not going to see a lot behind you even if the bed is empty.
So speaking of same stuff, a couple of things was missing. Is missing side mirrors.
Yeah.
And obviously it's like an early prototype, right? But no side mirrors. I didn't have lane changing lights, I don't believe.
Well, if you look at a truck even today, majority of the pickup trucks, it's the rear lights that actually do the flashing.
Okay.
Right? You're used to the side repeaters from our cars, the Teslas, and a lot of vehicles do have them, but most of the trucks do not.
Okay, gotcha.
Right.
So the biggest ones were safety, right? And these weren't my thoughts. One of my friends actually.
So you said no mirrors?
No mirrors, but the the mirrors they're going to add. But in terms of safety, this is something my friend actually mentioned to me. And first of all, the shell is made out of metal.
Yeah, cold roll steel.
Steel, yeah.
Cold roll steel.
Steel.
Yeah.
So the history of cars, like they used to make them out of steel, and then they said, hey, on impact, you want them to have give. Otherwise, like for safety, it's better to have like give rather than like two hard structures hitting into each other. So it's kind of interesting. Tesla's really big on safety, yet they went for something that's like it's basically like a tank. So,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So from a safety perspective, it's going to be really interesting to see how well it holds up. Windows. So car rolls over, you want the window smashable so someone can get in and, you know, help you out. But, I mean, I know the windows did break when they threw the ball at it, but if the car is rolling over, you want someone to be able to get in. And if those windows are, like, indestructible, it's kind of problematic within, you know, emergency situations.
Well, maybe then another thing too is because of the shell, that literally if you were to flip over, you're still going to be in that shell. So the occupants should be safe. And again, this is thinking of the way he designed it and with everything else, right? With this not being breakable, that not being able to be crushed, because those windows on the top probably won't crush down, right? The glass on the top.
Yeah.
So maybe the occupants inside, it's like a turtle shell. Literally, you're going to flip, you're going to spin, but all the occupants inside, besides being dizzy, it's not going to be crushed. So I think they should be able to open the door.
Okay.
And again, it's all
hypothetical, yeah.
exactly.
And it's more so like for the record, I'm extremely excited. I'm more excited for the Cybertruck than I was for any other Tesla prior.
Wow.
Like I'm really, like you're there.
Yeah.
I had the order page even before he mentioned what it would be.
Yeah, because it's about 404 and you're like...
Yeah, it's very easy to figure out, right? They follow a very same pattern. So I was sitting there refreshing because I want to order it. I started out hating it. And then like midway through, I'm like, wow, this thing's like the coolest thing ever. I need to have one, right? So like I was sitting there refreshing it and I placed my order. So I really do like the design. What you get for what you pay is amazing. It's a really good value. But it's just those like safety concerns. I'm really curious to see what Tesla says and how what it rates as safety, because Tesla's always been big on safety. So
right. That's why I'm not worried about that. The biggest reveal was about the truck itself.
I'm pretty sure they thought it through. Like they're pretty smart, and I don't think it's an oversight on their part. But...
Especially they've been working it on for how many years already, right? It wasn't just like, oh shoot, we forgot that part.
Even color is kind of interesting because there's going to be no color choices.
No color.
No color.
Yeah.
So you got to think like the aftermarket wrap. It's going to be massive market. A little bit before we're shooting this video, and Mark asked me about the Roadster. My excitement level of the Roadster versus the Cybertruck is more appealing. Because, like, the Roadster is really a delicate car. Like, I'd feel really uncomfortable driving it and putting in a parking lot with other cars around me.
Yeah, okay, and you know what? We didn't get to finish that conversation, but what I wanted to come back with you is, if it's like the guy that has a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, these are not that you're going to go to the grocery store to.
No, I know.
This is what you're going. It's a nice Sunday morning. It's sunny out. The sky is blue, and you're like, I'm just going to cruise along. But you put your driving gloves on, you know, and
you still see people park them. They still get parked in.
You're going to go somewhere far. Relax, chill out at the beach or something.
So hold on, you're at the beach. Where are you parking your car? You're at the beach.
Yeah, you're at a parking lot, but not the same as.
It doesn't matter. It's still a lot.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you feel like a little bit paranoid saying, "Hey, you have this Roadster there," versus like a Cybertruck where they can like swing the door into it and.
It's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, like their door will.
Yeah, their door is going to be like, oh crap.
Like if Tesla was smart, you know how they gave away the little car, the diecast car for the Model 3s for the first day?
Yeah.
Tesla should really give away like sledgehammers for the first 24-hour. Like we hosted
not steel balls.
No, not steel balls, yeah. But like we hosted the Smart Summon party. 100% look forward to a sledgehammer party.
You heard it here first.
Heard it here first.
Yeah.
And
actually, it was tweeted first, but
I tweeted it. Yeah.
No, but that was a tweet. Now you're hearing it.
Think about the durability of that thing. Like I don't know, you can't really compare like a sports car to supercar to a pickup truck.
Yeah.
But I mean, in terms of like the pickup truck is so fascinating because it's so vastly different than there's nothing like it. the Cybertruck's just like out of this world. Like
Yeah.
literally, just the way it
Yeah.
looks. Like how do
That's
you?
because you got to look at his planning is Mars. Then you see this, and I picture this roaming around on Mars. You know, like that's seriously what it is.
If I was good at video editing, at this point I'd have like the pickup truck driving around Mars. I don't know, just it's like having a tank on the road. Like you know how safe you should be.
The shell of the protection, and still that technology in
Correct.
there that Tesla's known for.
So imagine having the Cybertruck smart summoning in a parking lot. Just picture that for a second. We have a.
Forget the curbs.
I don't think well, it's still rubber, right? Still the tire.
That's what I mean. It's gonna go.
But-
It's not gonna do anything to it.
But like, could you imagine the look of people's faces? Like different looking. That people are gonna be looking at it, staring at it, like, what the hell is that thing driving around, right?
and then they're gonna look up and realize there's nobody in there. But
Yeah.
maybe they think you're just short.
One of our friends was there. He was live streaming with us. Well, he's Brian, yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah, he's live streaming us while he was there, and
Well, and the other thing with the dash, everyone kept saying marble. As soon as I saw it too, I'm like, this is made out of marble? Is it thick? And they're just saying no. But they didn't really talk much about it. They didn't actually talk much about the interior at all.
the wheel.
Right?
You saw the wheel, right?
Yeah, it was like the Roadster kind of style,
Yeah.
right? And I think too, but if you're building a truck, because I used to do off-roading, right? You want like a wheel because you're gonna get some slippage on there. If that goes on you, it's kind of harder to keep it in check, right?
See, I told you it's equivalent to the Roadster. You got the wheel,
You got the wheel, you
the
see?
wheel, and the
Yeah.
wheel. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you're right. You want that's another safety thing, right?
Yes.
You kind of want the full wheel. Like all jokes
Yeah.
aside, you want the
Yeah.
full wheel because
Yeah.
of safety.
Yeah.
Right.
And on the rims, right? Are those like caps on the tires? They pop off like on our Model 3. The aerodynamics, you know, because it's.
I don't trust them because the 3 when they launched it had like really nice rims.
Oh, right.
And
Then
then,
switched up a bit.
and then
Yeah,
they switched up. Yeah. But
Yeah.
keep in mind, this is not the final design, is from what I've heard.
100%. Yeah.
Right. They said they might not make it as edgy, which I don't know if I like that. I like the edginess.
Yeah.
It's be really easy
That's
to
what we
wrap.
saw. Like, how much more dramatic would you change it, right? But this goes back to, I mean, I think the shocking part, what everyone was really stood back when that truck again rolled out to the stage is we all thought pickup truck.
Mhm.
And when you look out on the road today, that's why I really changed my mind on it, right? When you look on the road, all the pickup trucks, they all look the same.
Yeah,
They all got
there's,
that short bed.
there's
they've
this
got
one,
this,
that one,
yeah,
this one. They're
They've
all
got that design. So when he said he's making a pickup truck, everyone's thinking that, but a little bit more twisted. He really twisted it. And that's why a lot of people were shocked about it.
I think the biggest shocker of the night, they ran on time.
No, they were about 5 minutes late. 5-6 minutes.
That's
Yeah.
on time.
Yeah, that's on time.
Like that's on time. The
Yeah.
why they're behind by,
I think you're right. It was a good 40 minutes to an hour.
Yeah. and people are like making jokes. EL on time, right? ET.
Yeah.
EL Standard Time, EST, but
EST.
EST. But yeah, no, it's overall though. I'm like,
But again, so what motors they're using? They're using the 3, because right now they're using the 3 for the Flat S,
yeah,
right? So it's like, so are they going to be using that in the truck, the CyberTruck? Because do we know what they're using in the semi, the motor for that?
no, I'm not sure.
No, I think it's its own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, like, think about this. You know what's fun it'd be like to race people with this? Think about the utility and usability. Okay, you can be using it for work. Don't laugh, it's true. You can be using it for work.
Yeah.
It's like your work truck. You have stuff. You're like carrying loads and stuff on it, and then on the weekends you go to trucks.
Yeah.
Like with
Beating those Lambos
with
and
the
the
sa-
BMWs.
yeah, with the
and,
same
like,
with the same
Audis.
vehicle,
Yeah.
right? Why would
Yeah.
you don't have to switch,
Yeah.
right? Just like polish it up a little bit,
Yeah.
just clean it, away you go. Like you don't need 2 cars, now you have 1. It does your
Yeah.
racing for you and your work utility,
In the work.
right?
And then after you go off-road camping with the family too.
The range is the most incredible thing.
But that just shows you that they're leaps and bounds of everyone else, right?
Yeah,
I mean, what was the reveal we just saw? Like the Mach-E,
yeah.
right? And they're showing a bigger battery, it was 100 kilowatts, and they're getting less range.
In terms of like the Cybertruck, I'm amazed the overall appearance, the specs you get for your money.
Yeah.
We didn't see the front.
Yeah, we didn't get to see them inside the front.
And with-
what's the cubic size of it? What's
With Earl in attendance, how did they not show us the front?
Yeah.
Like,
Like put some puppies in there, man. The front puppy was in the house.
yeah, like I'm pretty sure he could have gathered some dogs to help them. Like,
Make some phone calls. Hey, I need some dogs here now.
yeah.
Like,
So, I don't know. Overall, what was your like overall takeaway? Like,
I was not excited. I was in shock, really, when I first saw that thing roll up. And then as everything was coming along, I'm like, okay, now I'm getting into it. Yeah, then I liked it. Then afterwards, I was there.
you were there.
After
Yeah?
the initial shock, then I was like there going through it.
I think it took me like maybe a minute, couple minutes. I had to see it like moving a little bit more.
Yeah.
To really appreciate, like, man, this thing's amazing. When they panned around, when they did the pan around, it's like, wow,
Yeah,
this
then
thing
you saw
is
the
so.
back, and then the other side, you're like, wow, look at that. The lines on this thing, man, it's crazy.
Okay, so non-Cybertruck now. Cybertruck's the last big product that we know of that they're working on. We knew the Model Y was coming before they did the reveal. We knew the Cybertruck. The Roadster, they kind of like threw in as a.
Yeah, it was the one more thing.
Yeah.
Right?
So what's next? You have your sedan, the small size, the large size, expensive, cheap, like affordable, expensive. Sorry, not cheap but affordable. Then you have your SUV, expensive and affordable. They have the Semi, and now they have a Cybertruck. I think the next logical one is just a regular pickup truck.
Yeah, you think more normal?
A more normal one, yeah. Because he said if the numbers weren't high enough, they'd make a normal one.
Right.
So and if you think about the name, why would they call it, instead of just like pickup, the Tesla pickup, they call it Cybertruck? Because they knew pickup truck? I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, now that we're saying that, I mean, it could be like a van, right? Because it's something that's
like a
more,
cargo van?
Yeah, almost more like if you look at the videos when he's showing the tunnels,
Yeah.
like those carriers, I think is really it, right? Because you don't really have a driver, and that's where he's trying to get to.
Yeah. No, that's true.
All right,
What else?
All glass.
How about like a bus?
You stumped me on that one. You just threw it at me. That was your one last thing.
One last thing, yeah. So it's really hard. Like, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you guys think. What can be next in their product line? Yeah, I don't know. Like, right? It's possible. Like, we saw the Cybertruck. Anything's possible now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's the same guy who put a car. He sent a car to.
No.
One last thing for you.
One last thing. No. I wasn't gonna say, but like, yeah, that's it. I can't top that. That's awesome. Yeah. So I guess that's it. Cybertruck chat with Mother Frunker, and I am Backseat Baller.
Links in the description for his channel. My channel, if he chooses to put it in there. Yeah.
So we're down there.
And
obviously, I'll put you in there. I'll put your channel there.
Make sure to leave a comment. Let us know what you think Tesla will do next. Let us know what you thought about the Cybertruck. Like the video if you enjoyed it, if you stayed this far. And do subscribe for more Tesla content.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.
See you guys later. Thanks for watching.